University of Chicago Medical Center has a proud and storied history of leadership in the neurosciences. Some of the earliest understanding of the field of neurology began here at the university. From the initial trials in MS, the discovery of REM sleep, to groundbreaking research in ALS, ataxias, and epilepsy, the university has always been at the frontier of neurology. Today, with new leadership and resources, we continue in this rich tradition, expanding to stroke research and clinical trials across the spectrum of neurology. As the academic medical center of nearly half of the city of Chicago, we are also deeply committed to serve the community and improve the lives of our patients, especially those who are vulnerable and disadvantaged. We're extremely proud of the residency program at the University of Chicago. The residency provides a paragon of training in an ever-expanding field, and to that end, one of our goals really is to train our residents to be independent leaders. There's a very palpable progression, and by the end of residency, our residents are ready and confident to take their step as leaders in the field. Our numerous prestigious alumni throughout the world have gone on to lead clinical neurology and research programs, and this is something we are, as a program, truly proud of. The main teaching hospital is the Center of Care and Discovery. Completed in 2013, this is a state-of-the-art facility in the heart of the South Side of Chicago. Including our general neurology floor, we also boast one of the oldest neuro ICUs in the country, as well as the advanced epilepsy monitoring unit, both of which have hardwired EEG monitoring built into the rooms. We also have maintained our position as the first established comprehensive stroke center in Chicago and serve as Chicagoland's regional coordinating center for StrokeNet, the NIH's network for administration of stroke clinical trials. The University of Chicago has many assets in the neurosciences, including the Grossman Neuroscience Institute and the Safety program in translational neuroscience, which allows us to bring science to the bedside. Finally, the Clinical Neuroscience Center works in partnership with the hospital and faculty in neurology, neurosurgery, and allied fields to optimize care delivery for patients with neurological disorders. This multidisciplinary interplay between our colleagues in many departments and schools at the university underscores the collaborative spirit that exists here and is emblematic of the culture we benefit from in the department. All of these programs provide the basis for our residency and the foundation from which our residents learn and train.
The Neurology Residency at the University of Chicago Medical Center is an exceptional program with excellent leadership. If I had to point out one great advantage of the training here, it is that the progression through residency achieves that perfect balance of guidance and autonomy. I never felt as if I had a helicopter attending, and at the same time, never was directionless either. From the beginning to the end of my residency, I always felt that there was a helping hand, always somebody that I could reach out to, be it my seniors, fellows, or attendings. It can be a little scary starting off as a PGY2, but the system here allowed for me to feel comfortable right away. With our earlier calls and night float blocks, we had a system where there was always a senior in-house assisting us and backing us up, in addition to the senior on home call. There was a NICU Fellow in-house 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In addition, the attendings were always available by phone. It was tremendous to have that feeling of backup behind me, yet by the end of my PGY2 year, I felt extremely confident and comfortable with anything that could be thrown my way. During my PGY3 year, I started to learn how to effectively become a senior, while also solidifying skills such as learning how to perform EMGs and interpret EEGs. And by my PGY4 year, I felt extremely comfortable as a senior running the service and making decisions on management of patients. Of course, our attendings were always there for us, but by the end of my PGY4 year, I really felt like I was making all the decisions myself. I think that autonomy is a testament to the excellent training that we receive at the university, and is one of the strongest features of the residency program, that by coming here, you will be secure in the knowledge that you will be exceptionally well trained. After completing my residency, I stayed here for my Neuro ICU fellowship. After all, there is no place I'd rather be.
One of the things I really love about being a resident here is the patients. The university is on the south side of Chicago and is an integral part of the surrounding community. The university really tries to promote access and care to that community. And because of our reputation, we also see patients who travel from near and far for rare conditions and second opinions. This gives the residents a great experience to see a wide variety of patients and a breadth of neurologic disorders. One of the great things about our clinic experience is that we carry the same patients in our continuity clinic from the beginning of PGY2 year to the end of PGY4 year. This really allows us to make connections with our patients and feel like we're an essential part of their healthcare. We've also been making strides to try to increase education in our community about things like stroke and seizures. It's exciting to come to work and know that we're working with some of the world leaders in the field. Having access to these attendings is a huge privilege, and we're constantly learning and growing. But despite what some of these attendings have accomplished, they're so down to earth and accessible too. I can approach or text any attending with a question, and they'll take the time to answer and make sure I leave having understood everything. I think this enthusiasm and love of education carries over to the residents. We're always given opportunities to teach medical students, patients and families, and each other as well. The residency truly promotes an academic environment in every sense of the word.